From Mondays to birthdays, your table is where you nourish yourself, your friendships, and your family. That's why Year and Day believes it's worth to set up a table you love. Their curated assortment of high-quality dishes, flatware, and glass was designed to enhance your modern life at home. Flatware is finished by hand and offered in 4 finishes: polished steel, matte black, and matte gold. Not sure what you need for your table? Answer a few questions about how you live and entertain, and Year Day will customize a complete set for you in just a few clicks. Everything is dishwasher safe. I absolutely love that you can mix and match with the ceramic pieces. The colors are amazing. Year and Day is giving Think Loud Crew listeners a special offer. Visit yearandday.com/think and use code THINK to get $25 off your first order of $150 or more. Also receive free shipping on orders $150 or more.
In his new Audible original memoir, It Takes a Woman, Hollywood producer and best-selling author Devon Franklin introduces listeners to an extraordinary group of women, his mother and her aunts, who stepped in to raise him and his brother after his father's shocking, untimely death. We get to hear from the women themselves about how they heeded the call and selflessly gave themselves so Franklin could grow into the man he is today. The story comes to life in candid conversations that cover everything from marriage, death, divorce, and regret to colorfully frank advice about dating, sex, and money. It Takes a Woman offers listeners an emotional journey of tragedy, triumph, and healing, and it celebrates women everywhere who enrich every life they touch. No matter what you may be going through, Devon invites you to embrace his village as your own and learn the valuable lessons the women in his life shared with him. Listen on Audible at www.audible.com/ittakes-a-woman.
Can we be honest? When did applying makeup become a 30-step process? When did mornings start to become a choice between eating breakfast or applying makeup? If you are like me and are ready to ditch the mountain of makeup and simplify your routine, then it's time to get back to the essentials like I did with Merit. Merit is clean, well-edited makeup product essentials that will make you look like you, but better. Their minimalist approach to beauty makes applying a makeup simple, quick, and easy. Merit believes in accessible luxury. Their products are created from the highest quality that are priced fairly because they are 30% less than their competitors. Using Merit has definitely changed my makeup game. Merit products have helped me simplify my makeup routine with just using a cute little flush balm. Upgrade your makeup routine with Merit. Head to meritbeauty.com/think to get their free signature reusable makeup bag with your purchase. That's meritbeauty.com/think for their free signature reusable bag. meritbeauty.com/think. Welcome to the Think Loud Crew podcast. 3 moms getting real with parenthood, relationships, and the WTF moments of our daily lives.
Oh, God, help us. Help us now.
For the new listeners, she doesn't normally speak like this.
Or does she? Y'all,
This is Shanan.
this is Cheyenne.
And this is R.
And we have not done this in a few weeks. It feels like a few weeks, but it hasn't been like a few weeks. But it's been a few weeks, low-key.
For us to all be together.
Yeah.
It has.
There was 2 without me and then 1 without you 2.
Oh, so it has been a few weeks.
It has been a few weeks.
Yeah, so we're just a little
while.
goofy. Plus, what's today? Saturday. It's Mother's Day weekend.
Woo woo.
Zach keeps on telling me it's just Mother's Day. I don't know where you decide to add the word weekend into it.
It's the whole weekend.
It needs to be a week.
I feel like a lot of mothers, I saw a lot of mothers going out today.
Really?
Yeah.
Why didn't we?
I don't know.
I mean, it's not too late.
It is.
It is kind of too late.
It is very late.
I think it is kind of too late for
I just
us.
thought about where would my kids go?
I'm just even if we had somewhere for our kids to go, where would we go?
We would go party somewhere. Go back to Vegas.
Y'all, I feel like there's so much to update you guys with that I don't even know where to start.
I think I'm going to start because I got a lot of
We want to know what happened in Portland.
A lot of responses from, because I had my podcast
You did
with my
your
mom,
last, you did the last one with your
but
mom.
I just said, yeah, Portland, woo! And I didn't get into it because I didn't want to with my mom.
Man.
But here's my update with Portland. You guys, I went to Portland. For new listeners, I went to go see one of my really good friends and to go see a guy I've been talking to for a few months, for about 5 months, I want to say. So it was supposed to be this amazing trip. So I get there on Friday. It was so good. He picks me up, the guy that I've been talking to.
I'm just being quiet. Just if you guys watch our YouTubes, I need you to understand my faces that I'm making. But if you don't watch our YouTubes, head to YouTube
because
I just have to be quiet during this story. All
yeah.
right.
So on Friday, I get there, hit him up. He picks me up. You guys, mind you, this guy makes me feel like a teenager and just super giddy. So like the whole time we were in the car, I was just cheesing. I was just so happy. I was like, yee. I was just so giddy. Like it was ridiculous.
You were excited.
I was so excited. And he was too. Like, he was cheesing too. So it was just really cute. So he took me to a really cute Italian restaurant where, like, the cook knew him. So I felt super special. And, like, we got free appetizers and stuff like that. And, you know, it was just super cute. And then he drops me off to the hotel that my friend is staying at. He meets her. We talk, you know, all this good stuff. So I walk him back down to his car and we give each other a kiss, and I was just so elated, just so happy.
That sounds like a good night.
It was the best night ever. I was just so
What kind of kiss?
It was just like cute, like, bye babe, kiss.
Like how many seconds? that was a peck.
That was a. So
It was like a cute, like a really warm hug. Like we were happy.
Was it like an intimate kiss or was it just like?
Was it on the lips?
It was on the lip.
Girl.
It was on the lips.
I'm wild.
I don't know.
Did you not see her air kiss this and do the?
We were hugging and it was just like.
I'm just clarifying.
Okay,
It was
all
a
right.
good kiss.
It was a good kiss.
It was like a good
And this
night.
was this your first kiss?
Yeah, in a long time. Like the last time we like really hooked up was like maybe 7 years ago.
Oh. Okay. That's
Maybe 8 years ago.
Yeah, no, that counts as like.
So then, and when I saw him maybe back in December when I left from your house, we didn't kiss. It was just like, hey, like a meetup. Like, hey, it's so good to see you. We haven't caught up in a long time.
Was that was the first time you guys had seen each other in 7 years?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Okay,
Yeah.
wait.
Okay.
Sorry. I didn't know that you knew him for this long.
Yeah, I've known.
either.
Okay, so I met him long before I had Parker. It was during a time where I was just, hey, let's meet people. So I met him like 8 years, like 7, 8 years ago.
When you guys met back then, was there anything?
We did, yeah. It was like a hookup kind of thing.
When you say hook up, like you guys like
We
hooked up.
Oh,
hooked up?
okay. I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
just
we
clarifying because I've learned that people have different.
But it was so,
meanings.
it was in a weird part of both of our lives. Like,
Got it.
it wasn't nothing like, oh, you're the best thing ever happened to me. It was,
Yeah, and it was 8 years ago.
and I wasn't, an adult.
Okay. I'm done.
Bam.
But now, fast forward and talking for like at least since December.
Oh, wait, who rekindled the talking?
He did, because he saw me on Instagram. I hit him up and I'm like, oh my God, hey. And he's like, it was kind of, I think he liked a picture or something. I'm like, hey, how are you? And after that, then I got him from the airport, and then the rest is history. Like, we just every day, all day, we talked.
Okay. Sorry, I had to get the backstory.
No, I love it. So yeah, we had our kiss. The next day, another great day. He was supposed to come with us to brunch, but he's a car mechanic, so he was doing car stuff. So I'm like, okay, cool. He gave me and the girls like the best brunch place in the whole entire world. It was so bomb. So we went there. Portland is so cute. Like, I would totally live there if I didn't have the type of career I have, but I couldn't see myself building myself there. But if I wanted to just a mellow, like, cutesy, peaceful living, I would definitely move there. So we ate there. Kyle, you and this.
We can hear it.
Oh,
It is so loud.
You're trying so hard to be quiet and it's not working. Yeah.
I don't have headphones right now, so I do apologize.
Bro, she's eating a popsicle. I will say that the tahini chamoy mango popsicles are fire.
Popping, I'm sure.
No, this was so good.
Okay, we'll go throw the trash away and come back. Can you grab that bottle of champagne while you're gone? Yeah. Thanks. All right.
So we had our... Should I keep going?
Yeah.
So we had our brunch. It was great. Then later on, he came and we met up and we went to a her concert. So my good friend does hers hair.
That's so weird
It
to say.
sounds so weird. I don't know how else to put it.
Does she have a real name or is that her name?
Yeah, but I don't know if I... Yeah, I don't know.
Can we Google it? Like, is it on Wikipedia?
I don't know. Probably.
Is it like Gabrielle Wilson?
Yes.
Why did she call herself her? Wait, Gabrielle Wilson, wasn't that a gymnast?
No,
that was Gabby Douglas.
Her name is Gabby. So yeah, she does hair for her. And so we went to the concert. At first I was like weirded out because I'm like, I'm taking him to like a girly concert. But at the end of the concert, he was like, I didn't realize that I knew a lot of her songs and he didn't realize how much he would like the concert. And we were vibing, you know, my hand on his leg. Like, it was cute.
And he's attractive. I was gonna say,
were you guys? Was it like sitting, standing? Was it moving around?
It was one of those concerts where you just kind of groove in your seat. Like,
got it.
It's not like
Cheyenne's face right now.
I mean, I was grooving. I was singing at the beginning. It was really cute. They were playing a lot of like oldies, and so we're like, hey, and, like, you know, it was cute, and we were.
There's something wrong with us, y'all.
But yeah, it was cute.
So it was a nice concert.
It was a nice concert.
That sounds like a nice night out, too.
It was a nice night out. And then he took me to a cute burger spot. He was showing me things around Portland, taking me to different places. And then before he dropped me off, he said, babe, we'll go to breakfast. I'm like, okay, cool. Because he kind of saw in my eyes, like, I didn't want to leave him. I'm like, don't drive me out to the hotel. I'm like, I don't want to leave you. So then, like...
A question. At the hotel, were you in a room with Bree?
Yeah,
Is that why?
That's why he didn't come up. And then that night, Bree didn't feel good. So he didn't want to come up and leave. He didn't want to come up. So, like, in my head, like, I'm like... Because I think
Why didn't you go to his place?
Because he lives with his friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he dropped me off. I was kind of not now. One of those moments. And then he texted me. He was like, were you okay? I'm like, I'm perfectly fine. I'm so happy to be here. I just didn't want to leave you.
It's like when that moment of real life. Oh, this is when real life kicks in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what did he respond to that?
He was like, okay, well, I'll see you tomorrow. So tomorrow is Sunday, which is Easter, which I didn't know everything was be freaking shut down in Portland, like where I was staying. I was staying downtown, so everything was shut down. My friend is leaving me back on tour, and I'm like, bye, everybody.
Oh, Shannon.
And I'm walking to my hotel room and thinking that I wouldn't be able to check in. Luckily, I was able to check in early, put my bags in my room and all that. Called him. I'm like, hey, babe, like we're talking. He's like, I just have to finish up this one thing and I'll come see you. And I reassure him, like, it's my last day, sir. It's my last day. Like, please, let's be prompt with this. So I let it be for a couple minutes, for a couple hours, and then I call him back.
She said be prompt and she wasn't kidding.
Like, my timer is going off,
for a couple minutes, And
no, I let him go for a couple hours. I called him, no answer. I'm like, okay, whatever.
So there wasn't like an actual set time.
There wasn't no time, but I did text him and I say, okay, I'm in my room.
Okay.
To make sure he knew that I was settled.
Okay, you're settled. I'm ready.
And that you've like separated yourself.
I'm not with my friends. And he knew. I'm walking by myself with all these bags in my hand right now, like letting you know I am by myself in your town.
In a hotel room.
And I'm ready.
Oh,
the whole time.
Who says she ready? Is that she ready? Did somebody say she ready? I was just so into this, and you guys
I have no idea. I have no idea, Kyle.
I hope somebody says she ready. Please let us know that.
I mean, I'm sure somewhere.
I was ready.
All right.
But yeah, I waited. I waited till 8 o'clock, hit him up, nothing, you
8
guys. 8 p.m.
Oh, Lord.
Because in between, I was like, I even bought a can of rosé from CVS. It was the only thing open. I was like,
Shannon.
I was like, okay, Shannon, just like.
Keep yourself busy.
And I walked around Portland by myself and into really cute vintage stores. Like, I just was trying to like, not think of anything. Like, it's all okay. I got this. Still nothing all day. Luckily, one of the members of the crew, her flight got canceled. So I went to dinner with her. And after the dinner, I was like, going back to the room, like, maybe he'll be ready. Like, he's there. Wasn't there. So yeah, basically, you guys, I got ghosted on Easter. And I still haven't, it's been 3 weeks now, and I still haven't heard from him. When I tell you I'm heartbroken, I'm beyond heartbroken right now. Like, I have my waves. I had a wave this morning where I'm like, what? What happened?
Yeah.
And it just blows my mind because, like, I've had both these girls call him. I've had...
Don't put us out there like that.
Which, to be honest, was a highlight of my week.
No, let's not talk about it.
Because the voicemail was active, where I called back like 2 more times.
Bro, I would never call anybody. But
I had to.
In this situation, I'm like, Shannon, give me this boy's number.
Yeah, and even like, are you okay?
Yeah,
like,
it's still to the point. Are you okay? Is everything okay? So I think that's one of my biggest concerns. Is I at this point, I even left text messages like, if something went wrong or if you weren't feeling it, just let me know, and I will leave you alone and I will move on. But I think it's the point that I don't have any type of closure to make sure that your health is fine, that your mental is okay,
That you're alive.
Basically just tell me you're alive and I'm good and I'll keep pushing. But
I just think it's unfair for someone to do that to anybody under any circumstance. It's so easy to just text back and say, I'm good, wasn't feeling it, or I'm good, I'm just not ready for what you're ready for.
Right.
Or I'm good and I fucked up. Like, it's so
okay
simple.
You can say, hey, I changed my mind.
Yeah.
It's so easy. I just feel like it's unfair to leave you on
red. Basically.
Yeah, but off of such a high.
That's not even on red.
To me, it's like, okay, let's say if things went bad, or like you can point out a moment where it was like, I think maybe that made him unhappy.
But I for sure think everything that we did, everything that it was, we were so happy.
Generally, when they leave it open like that, they want to have another entrance point. He's just not sure how to do it.
What do you mean by another interest point?
Something spooked him, or he wasn't ready. Something happened.
Yeah.
So a mature person would say, hey,
that was too much.
That was whatever.
Yeah.
But a young boy like him, they still want to come back. He's not sure he's finished, but he's just not ready.
He doesn't know. And I think,
yeah.
I feel like we kind of touched on this when we talked.
But that's unfair.
It's definitely unfair.
But you have to be smart for when he does come back.
Yeah.
You say, thank you for whatever explanation, but I'm good.
Yeah.
Because if they do it once, they'll do it again.
Yeah.
Shannon, yeah.
Well, it's just, I think it's one of those things that
he can't come back.
I know. And it hurts. I think it hurts a lot because I think you guys heard me talk about him a lot because, he was basically one of like a support team for me on a guy standpoint, which I loved, but I know I need to move on. And it's one of those things like I could move on, but I think it's the unknowing of what happened. So if he does come back and say, so this, and this, I think I can make a good decision. Like, okay, sir, thank you, but I deserved an explanation on Sunday.
Yeah.
And period. And he knows my heart and he knows where I'm at in life. So he knows that he can come to me raw, and he's come to me raw before. So that's why it just confuses me. Like,
come to me raw. Yeah. Oh my God, my head went to the gutter.
I mean,
my body just moved.
Like, whoa, daddy.
I mean, never
Shannon, do we know if he like? Have you guys ever talked about the podcast? Like, is there a chance that he would listen to this?
He knows he's a big supporter of the podcast. He loves.
I'm going to send him the episode.
If you hear this, just we don't need a conversation.
No.
Just say like, I'm alive and well.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's it. Like, don't
peace be with you.
Don't do that. To me, it's like, if you know my heart,
yeah,
you should treat me better.
Yeah.
And that's all it is.
And I think that's what hurts me too. I'm like, bro.
But you knew me.
You knew me. You know my love.
No, when you think that somebody sees you, and I feel like that's the biggest thing. Like, for someone to see you and genuinely see you, it's like,
you're gonna make me cry.
I'm sorry. But that's the part that fucking sucks.
And that's what hurts me, because I felt like we both saw each other on another level. There was no sexual. I mean, yeah, we had our little fun times on the phone, but I felt like he saw me.
Shannon.
Yeah.
Shannon said fun times on the phone.
I thought she was going to say like fun times 8 years ago or something.
I for sure thought she was about to say 8 years ago.
Hey.
It was a cute little...
It was a hot stint. You know what? Zach said something to us both very, very... I heard him very loud and clear the other day. And he was like, y'all need something tangible. Like, screw all these little phone, online,
Zach says that Kyle and Shannon have pen pals.
Like, yes.
He's like, can you guys stop with the pen pal buddies?
Have something tangible. Like, and I'm like,
I kind of liked not having somebody at my.
I know, I do.
It was exciting.
I do too.
Oh my God!
But yeah,
I think we do need to try something in real life.
I've tried.
Can we set up like online dating profiles for you guys?
No,
I thought about it. To be honest, when we were in Hawaii, just I was like, no one here is gonna know who I am.
My head is so hot.
I don't have to know any of these people, but I could just have a conversation and be like, just kidding. But then I never actually made it.
No, that's another pen pal situation.
Yeah, I thought about it, and
I'm saying set up a online profile
here
out
in
here
LA?
in LA. Yes,
I'm nervous. I've just seen I've seen a lot of people play on it, and it makes
my dad found his wife on an online website.
Meetblackpeople.com.
Teresa and my dad met online.
Yeah.
See, I hear a lot of those stories, and it gives me hope.
I think you should go for an older guy. I think that will be better.
Trying to be somebody's baby girl.
Shannon, I don't like the story. I'm very unfortunate. I wish I could flood his page and tell him you're being mean.
Like,
you're mean, okay? We don't like you. You're mean.
Let me just hear your voicemail one more time.
But can you DM me back and tell me you good? But
y'all, when these kind of things happen, like my mind goes so many different places. Like when I was talking, Shannon first told me, I was like, well, did he get arrested? Is he in a hospital? Yeah. Like then the next thing you know, this is how girls become crazy sometimes in these situations. Next thing you know, you're looking people up in jail. Then you're like calling I didn't call a hospital, but I'm just saying, like, this is,
bro. I went through his page.
This worries people.
I went through his page and was trying to see like if he had any pictures with tag friends.
Yes,
and then I'm like, damn, he don't got no pictures with no tag friends like that.
We had a real girl.
So then I went on the other side. You know how on the other side of Instagram it shows like who tagged you, and he works a lot with this one clothing brand. I swear I wanted to be like, should we DM the clothing brand?
No, there were some car pages too, and I remember you said he was like worked with cars. So I was like,
and he's not active on social.
He's not active. Yeah. He deactivated maybe a month or two before I even went out to Portland. So, but yeah, that's my Portland update. You guys got it.
So, if y'all have any fine, educated, kind, nice, maybe stable
for
friends.
Kyle.
No, I'm talking about for you.
I don't want anybody yet. I'm good for a while.
Who just wants to go on have a fun, nice date night with Shanan? Or me.
Or Kyle. Because Shannon's not ready right now.
Or if you're like friends and you guys want to take us out on a double date. We just need some mom nights out, like, that are sponsored. I don't want to pay for my fun right now.
You want some? I don't want no one to pay for nothing right now.
What? I'll take dinner. I'll go to the movies.
I didn't know how to act when that happened to me.
In his new Audible original memoir, It Takes a Woman, Hollywood producer and best-selling author Devon Franklin introduces listeners to an extraordinary group of women, his mother and her aunts, who stepped in to raise him and his brother after his father's shocking, untimely death. We get to hear from the women themselves about how they heeded the call and selflessly gave themselves so Franklin could grow into the man he is today. The story comes to life in candid conversations that cover everything from marriage, death, divorce, and regret to colorfully frank advice about dating, sex, and money. It Takes a Woman offers listeners an emotional journey of tragedy, triumph, and healing, and it celebrates women everywhere who enrich every life they touch. No matter what you may be going through, Devon invites you to embrace his village as your own and learn the valuable lessons the women in his life shared with him. Listen on Audible at www.audible.com/ittakes-a-woman.
From Mondays to birthdays, your table is where you nourish yourself, your friendships, and your family. That's why Year and Day believes it's worth to set up a table you love. Year and Day gives you everything you need and nothing you don't to set up the perfect table. Their curated assortment of high-quality dishes, flatware, and glass was designed to enhance your modern life at home. Ceramic plates, bowls, and serving pieces come in 4 elegant semi-matte glaze, color inspired by the California coastline. Daybreak, a plush pink, fog, a gray, moon, warm off-white, and midnight, deep navy. Flatware is finished by hand and offered in 4 finishes: polished steel, matte black, and matte gold. Not sure what you need for your table? Answer a few questions about how you live and entertain, and Year Day will customize a complete set for you in just a few clicks. Ceramic and flatware are made in Portugal. Glass is made in Italy. Ceramics are single-fired to conserve energy and reduce greenhouse emissions. Flatware is made with 8 to 10 stainless steel, which has the highest quality and carbon emissions standard of any comparable material. Everything is dishwasher safe. I absolutely love that you can mix and match with the ceramic pieces. The colors are amazing. Year and Day is giving Think Loud Crew listeners a special offer. Visit yearanday.com/think and use code THINK to get $25 off your first order of $150 or more. Also receive free shipping on orders $150 or more.
Okay, so what is your update, Kyle? You guys went to Hawaii.
Yeah, we had the last 2 weeks have been really crazy, I feel. We went to Hawaii for my mom's birthday, which was really nice, very relaxing. I learned a whole lot about traveling with 2 kids and just going on family vacation with kids, period. And it was like multi-generational, you know, our parents and then us and then all the babies. And it was a lot. Previous to going, Cheyenne mentioned a sitter service. Because one of Ryder's classmates, they were out in the same area and they used like a sitter service, and the mom referred to Cheyenne. So,
which I later found out it was the only sitter service
on the island. But hey, we used it and it was great. If you're ever in Oahu or on Oahu, it's called Aloha Sitters.
Yeah, but it was cool, but really cool. It was kind of hard in the beginning because they were booked, and it was like you probably should have reached out probably like 4 to 6 weeks in advance. So I'm blowing the lady up because I just wanted at least one day where I can breathe. And it's not like cure the kids and let's bounce. Even if you just like sit by the pool and play with them in the pool so I could just sit on a chair and watch you guys play. Like it didn't have to do like we went to the beach and they got in the ocean as opposed to us getting in the ocean. So it helped a lot when we were able to figure out times. But if you are to go out there, I suggest you book way in advance.
But they were able to accommodate us, and we each got our own nanny. So it was three families. So we each had a nanny or each had a sitter. The kids would kind of be together, and they did pool time.
Yeah, they went to the beach. They had like arts and crafts. It was funny because we would be out till like say like 9-10 o'clock, and so they would be like, "Do you guys want the kids to? What are your nighttime routines?" And Cheyenne was like, "Let my kid be," and I was like, here's the nighttime routine I would like. So they would make fun of me, talking about let your kids stay up. My kids would be knocked out sleep. So by the time when I got home, I was able to take like a real shower, like have some little me time. Well, the kids were all in Kyle's room, so it makes sense for her to put her kids to sleep. It doesn't make sense for me to put big ass Ryder to sleep when our room is like in the other tower. So by the time we wake her up,
joint rooms, so they were able to be in separate rooms.
We would wake her up to take her over there, so it's pointless. So I'm like, no,
put those
keep mine up so that keep her up so that when we come, we can walk her over and she'll knock out, which is exactly what happened.
Yeah, mine wouldn't have done that. They would have left and he would have been like, where did Ryder go?
No.
I want auntie.
As soon as I got in the room, she was ready to go to sleep.
No, so it was cool. It was stressful at first because we were really scared that we weren't going to have like a kid free day. And we had did we use them 2 or 3 times?
I think twice. So, but we were supposed to use them a third time, but I have an actual nanny at home and Ryder is very used to Isabel and Ace is used to Isabel. So Ryder was like, by like the second day, she was like, I don't want them to come back. And I asked like, was anything wrong? Did anything happen? She said, no, they were fine. They were a lot of fun, but they're just not Isabel.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah.
She's like, get them away from me.
Yeah. She was like, if Isabel comes, then you can go to dinner without me. But if it's not Isabel, then I'm coming with you. So I canceled the service for the last night and just brought my kids with me.
I canceled everything.
Listen to your child.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah. No, I like that.
You did. But it was a new experience. It was the first time like ever utilizing one of those services. I just learned a lot about traveling with kids. Like for me, next time I would prefer to be in an Airbnb or some kind of villa with a kitchen. We didn't have a kitchen. So it just made things way more expensive and like the timing was off. Like say if your kids are hungry, I did end up calling for a microwave. So that helped because we had a fridge. Yes. But it was just
a whole week without a kitchen and young kids is difficult.
That's a lot. Yeah. A lot of people to feed and
the time difference. Like I didn't think the time difference was going to affect us that much, but it really messed with the kids' schedules and that was hard. Like we were up.
What is the time difference?
3 hours. So I remember the first night it was like 4 a.m. and Zach and me and Ryder were just up looking at each other. And I'm like, okay, someone try to go to sleep. And Ryder's like, not me. And Zach was up. Like we were just up. Like the time difference was so bad. Even when we got home, it took Ace and Rye a while to get back to
their schedule.
I definitely agree. The next time we go anywhere with the kids, it would need to be Airbnb or it just needs some type of kitchen facility. Yeah,
it needs to be like a villa,
something. Because
my mom's in the background talking. So when we grew up, our parents and our grandparents had timeshares. And so the places where we stayed, there were full kitchens. So as soon as we would touch down in the country, we would literally probably even before sometimes we went to the hotel, we would go to the grocery store or we would go to like, say if there was a Walmart or something out there. And we would load up on food, snacks, drinks. Cause once you get on the resort or like wherever you're staying,
you don't want to leave.
Stuff is already taxed. And so it was snacks, breakfast. That way, like, if you're going to get a meal, like you may do lunch by the poolside, but you're not all those service fees, all that stuff.
Like, it makes sense. Yeah, because the last time I went to Hawaii, that's what we did. And even like you said, like as a kid, I remember we always went to the Bahamas at the same house and we would always get a whole bunch of food and everyone would just snack, and we would have all the food there and cook it and stuff like that. So we didn't have to all the extras.
Yeah. Zach said that the next trip we have to bring Isabel with us because that's who we're comfortable with, number one. And if we want to do anything outside of like doing kid things, we need help there, because when you're on vacation, even if you have your parents and stuff,
You don't
and
want
other
them.
people, you don't want to say, hey, can you watch my kids, because they're also on vacation.
It was a lot.
It's a lot to deal with, and it's fun, but it's also not a vacation. Just putting it out there. It's like a work trip. We did the zoo, we did the aquarium, we did the candy store, we did the ice cream shop, we did the beach, we did the pool.
You guys did. I kept seeing your stories. I said, "Oh, you guys are going places."
Dinners with kids are hilarious. Like the kids go to restaurants sometimes. Ryder, we had such a long day, and Ryder, she'll be really chill, but Ryder gets excited too. She grabbed the wine glass, she slammed it down, the stem broke, and it was one of those places where the people could have been real stuffy if they wanted to. It had like a very like
stuffy vibe,
stuffy Sicilian restaurant type vibe, and we just came in there like, hey, we need more seats. Like,
literally. And that was the other thing. There was a lot of us, so it was just a lot. It was a lot. We needed a vacation after the vacation. I cannot lie.
Okay, so after we get back, we survive Hawaii. Our flights, flying with kids, it happened. We get back Friday night at say like 9 p.m. Probably closer to 10 by the time we're all home.
Even rest.
Then that Sunday is the pop-up shop for Nails by Ryder K. So Cheyenne does not go to sleep till maybe like 3-4 in the morning, I'm assuming, just because she was up making grab bags, the stuffing bags.
Well, no, we walked into my mom's house.
I totally forgot about this. We should have taken a picture
for the week, for the maybe like 2 or 3 weeks before the pop-up shop. I've been getting packages sent. So I've been giving everybody my mom's address because I didn't want packages to come to my house and just be sitting on the porch when we were gone. People were sending stuff to put into the swag bags. So I told Zach when we're on the plane, mind you, we had the longest flight back from Hawaii because our kids just did not want to go to sleep. I'm like, hey, I need to go to my mom's house. He's like, why? Like, we need to go home. We're exhausted. I'm like, I know, but there's probably about 20 boxes.
Oh my God.
And Nana has been retrieving them, and I know that means that they're probably all in the doorway.
Yes.
And I don't want Dave, my mom, to come home to a maze of boxes and to be like really overwhelmed and like, what the fuck?
When she says there were 20 boxes, no exaggeration, like minimum 20.
I took
sizes.
20 with me, and I still left
still
like
about 10 boxes
10
left.
huge ones that I couldn't fit.
Yeah.
So I packed Ryan, little Ryan's car. You guys see her in my YouTube videos. People are always like, who is that? But I packed her car up, and she was like, bro, I am not FedEx, but I packed the living daylight out of her car, right? Zach had Patrick came and got us from the airport, so he had left with the kids, and I went to my mom's, packed up everything, pull up to the house. I got like one box in.
Gotta unload the
Patrick
boxes.
is like, is there anything else? I'm like, is there anything else?
I got you.
There is a whole world back
like
there.
So Ryan's car, she cleaned her car out because she picked me up from the airport. And so her trunk was empty, her backseat, everything was empty. That backseat was literally stuffed like a maze. Like you could not fit anything else in there.
No.
And her backseat was completely filled.
And the other thing was,
feel like, did you have something at your feet too? It was
I was holding boxes. I had to open everything that night because I only had the next day to do the last minute. Running around if I was missing anything. Now Amazon played the living daylight out of me. I ordered a few things from Amazon that came that were like baby version. Like bowls that I thought would be like big ass bowls that look like in the picture, and they were like Barbie size. So
not Barbie size.
Yeah.
No, literally, Cheyenne had gotten these, like,
I got some things where I should really do like, this is what I thought. Yeah, and this is what I got type shit. It was so bad, but so I was really happy that I set up all night. Zach set up with me and Patrick set up, and we just filled the living room with bags and opened every box and got organized, which allowed me to make a list that night, even though it was like 3 a.m. I was exhausted. And this is how I know it was bad. My dad is normally like, hog. He had saw me post a story and he called me like, you need to go to sleep. Like, you are on a whole different thing right now. You need to go to sleep so that you can even like function for Sunday / for the next day. And I'm like, I know, I just need to finish these last few things. Everybody's screaming at me that I need to go to
sleep.
Yeah, but I couldn't rest knowing that I haven't figured out what my list is for the next day.
Yeah.
It was a mess. It was a bad mess.
The next day, Cheyenne, I know you had hair appointments, nail appointments.
Mm-hmm. All my nails broke in Hawaii, and I'm like, I can't do this pop-up shop with 3 nails on.
Yeah, I was stressing out.
Was that on Saturday?
Yeah, so I had to figure out my nails.
I actually got my nails done at the very beginning of the event, and I was so stressed out because I didn't have time, and all I could think about was, how am I showing up to my niece's nail launch? And I don't have I don't have her nail polish on. And I was like, this just doesn't, to me, it was just like, it just did not make
false
sense.
advertisement.
She still has it on, you guys.
Yes, I still have it on. And I have since gone to pedicure. So I had the option of changing it. I'm staying true. I'm sticking to my Ryder K, nails by Ryder K. So
looking at them now.
I ended up going to the flower shop, running around. We had to load cars up because we
loaded so many cars. Oh my God.
It was such a painful process, but it was really worth it because the event, I think, in my opinion, was beautiful. It came out beautiful, great.
You guys.
I was stressed out because the vases that Cheyenne had ordered were
fake,
all not right. So I bought flowers for certain types of vases, and then we had to pull vases from the house. I was up until about 3:30 that morning playing with the flowers because I was like, these aren't the vases I was working with. So I was like stressed out.
They look so beautiful.
Playing with flowers.
Zach helped. They helped process all the flowers.
It was. I would never do it again. I mean, I would do a pop up again, but I would never go from vacation and then giving myself a day in between to put on an event like that. It was a bad idea.
It was a huge event.
Yeah,
but you guys killed it. It looks so beautiful.
Thank you.
It really, really did. I was a very proud sister.
It was definitely worth it. I thought it was really cool. I was really happy that, you know, we got people there and that it looked the way that I envisioned. Yeah, and
I didn't invite any of my friends or families. And once I actually felt guilty afterwards. I just didn't have time.
You invited me.
We were working.
Just kidding.
But I'm just saying, like,
the only thing that I learned from this one
Instagram
is that if I was to do another pop-up, I would charge for a ticket.
For tickets.
Even if it's just $5 and $10. Because the hard part was when we originally put it up on her website, over 1,200 people registered for it. And I'm like, wow, the venue only holds 100 at a time. So at first our my coordinator was like, okay, well, maybe we should get a bigger venue. And I'm like, no, because if we get a bigger venue, that means we're spending more money. And let's say these people don't show up and we're in this huge venue, and then let's say 100 people do show up, it's gonna look like nobody came. So it was really playing with those numbers.
That was smart you did that then.
Right. I went back, we created an Eventbrite, and then we did it so where you can sign up for time slots. Those sold out, and that was around 500 tickets to 600 tickets, I think. I think we probably got around 200 people who came throughout the day, but we shopped for 500 people, like food wise and plates and napkins and cups. So we wasted a lot of money. So it's like, okay, how do I do this again, but not shoot myself in the foot doing it? You know what I mean? Right. Because I want to make it nice each time, but I also can't spend, my own money. I can't throw the money out to make the event and then people who say they're coming not come.
Yeah. I think this gives us marketing material and photos. So when people do see it next time, they're like, oh.
Now they know what they're in for. But
I don't think people necessarily knew they were going to get food and drinks.
Right. I think it's because we had a bar. There was food there.
There was so much. It was the best event because she had a braiding bar. She had the nail station. You had Portos catered. You had dessert table. You had a DJ and a bar. So... yeah, I think it would have made sense if you did charge people, and then it would I think it would have made them come if you're paying.
Because to me, it's like if you register and you have to pay like $10, then you're more obliged to come than if you register and it's free. And I like, wanted it to be free because it was a Mother's Day event. I wanted this to kind of be like my gift to everybody.
We got to do better with our marketing too, because I feel like we didn't really. We had so much going on. It's like we could have.
But I feel like it was marketed because 1,200 people signed up for it.
And I feel like you post a lot of it on your page and on Ryder's page, and I feel like a lot of other people were posting, and Corey posted, like everyone was posting.
It's just like getting people. To me, I wouldn't register for an event that I'm not coming to, so that was just kind of the frustrating part because we had all this food after, and I'm like. We wasted so much money to put on the event and
what to give food to afterwards.
Oh yeah, we were trying to give
Pasadena in Old Town. We were trying to find
a homeless person to give potato balls to.
It was good food.
Good food.
We couldn't find anyone. Then we found someone like who halfway we were like, "Do you want this?" And they were like, "What did you say?"
I don't remember. And you guys,
but he was like, "Nah, leave me alone." We were like,
I was laughing at the event because the bartender, I think at the end, I was laughing with Kyle, was saying that the mimosas, she was giving mimosas, and I was for sure saying that she started
with the Danny.
She started with the Danny and ended with the Cheyenne. If you're a new listener, we talked about pouring mimosas, and Shy pours mimosas with a bunch of champagne with this
waft of orange juice. Yeah,
and I'm orange juice with a little splash of champagne. So I for sure got a little buzzed at her at the event, but it was a beautiful event.
I was definitely a little.
It was fun. A lot of family, a lot of supporters, a lot of thank you people who came out from the podcast.
People who recognized
we loved it. Like it was so cool to see you guys come out and
to interact and engage.
Yes, with y'all. I love meeting people who watch the podcast and
it's different from like when people are like, "Oh, I've seen you on Teen Mom," and I'm like, "Cool," versus like. Hey, I listened to your podcast. I really like this episode. When blah 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 blah, or like
I feel like I'm your friend. Yeah. Just talk to me, and I'm like, yes.
It was really cool, and it's like it wasn't just female listeners. It was different ages, different age groups that we interacted with, and there were also some guys, like some dads. So it was really cool. We also after the event, Cheyenne, Zach, and I, and Shanan, we all went. The four of us
to Vegas.
We went to Vegas. What did we do after the event?
So the event was on Sunday. Then on Monday night, like four parents who really just needed breaks and lived their best 3 days of their lives. We all got on a flight to Vegas.
Mind you, Zach booked our flight like that same day.
Same with Kyle. I was on my way.
Shannon didn't know she was coming or not.
I didn't even know. Like, I asked her the night before at the event. I said, Kyle, are we going to Vegas? And she said, I don't know. She's like, I have to handle the boys. I said, okay. So in my head, I went to sleep thinking I'm not going to Vegas. I was on my way to Melrose to go get my nails done. My mom said, are you going to Vegas? I don't know. I didn't even respond. I'm sitting in my chair getting my nails done. Kyle's like, I booked your flight. I said, okay. We're going to Vegas.
Like, we're going to Vegas. And
it was for a vow renewal, a 10-year vow renewal.
There we go.
And
there's differences I'm learning.
One of my friends asked if we wanted to come. Well, he invited us, and I wanted to go. He invited Kyle. Kyle's date was Shanan. And I kept on pressing Zach, like, we have to go, because you can't RSVP for a wedding and not show up to that. Yeah. That's just fucked up.
Yeah.
So I kept telling Zach, did you get the tickets? I was sending him tickets. He's like, Shy, release this. I'm getting the tickets. Like, that was the way of like saying, fuck off, girl. But he was like, I'm going to get the tickets. Leave me alone. Like, it's just Vegas. Like, it's not rocket science. Y'all don't understand. I was skipping through the airport. Okay. I was so excited to be there. You would have thought I'd never been in Vegas before. I was so juiced to be there. So we got a hotel room at where the vow renewal was, which is where it was the Red Rock Casino. And I had booked it that same day. And when we got there, the man was like, oh, we're sold out. And it's kind of weird. He was like, I'm going to go in the back and see what I can do. And I'm sitting there looking at Zach like, oh, is this about to be a headache? Because I have checked into a hotel before where they'd overbooked and they like printed out this piece of paper and gave it to me. And they're like, we paid for the taxi to go to like a sister hotel. And I'm like looking at Zach like, I swear if this is how our trip starts off, like I'm ready to go back home. So he came back. He's like,
I feel like it started off with us almost missing our flights. Or at least me. I feel like I was running a little behind.
I'm like, I don't know if I missed mine. No. So he comes back and he's like, oh, it must be your lucky night. Like, we just upgraded you guys. And Zach and I are sitting like, oh, well, thank you. So we get on the elevator. We go up to our room. This room was so freaking nice. We were skipping around the room, taking videos.
They really were,
happy
though.
as can be. We went downstairs to the casino. We had food. We had drinks. We lost our money, but we were so happy.
They invited us, but me and Kyle were being
lame.
Yeah,
I was, you know what, to be honest, y'all, I was so tired and I knew I wanted to enjoy my night, like the full day and the next night. And if I didn't get any sleep, I would have been like,
we were just on go mode. We were
nasty.
I think we were just on like,
I would have not been able to enjoy it. And
me and Kyle decided that y'all
needed some alone time because, I know Hawaii, it was jam packed. And then when we got home, it was jam packed. And it was like,
we had a lot of fun.
Well, we were
like two little kids and we had fun.
I had fun with Kyle.
And then the next day was the wedding, which was beautiful.
I got a pedicure that morning. I was so happy. And then we went to the wedding. What happened?
The vow renewal was beautiful.
It was really beautiful.
Yeah.
I've never been to a vow renewal.
Me either.
It was nice to see.
No, just kidding.
Yeah,
my mom's.
Our parents.
But it was a lot of fun. And then we stayed at the Palms Residency. One of my friends has a place there, so they let us stay there. So we all floor crashed there. Yeah. And roamed the town. Fun. Yeah, we had a good time.
Cheyenne took us to dinner.
Oh yeah, Cheyenne took Shanan and I on a date.
Yeah, because Zach's
and then they promised
were so bad.
And then they promised me that they would take me to go Fat Tuesdays, and we
would go out.
We went to sleep.
Was like, we promised we just have to go back and do a 10-minute nap.
We're just gonna give Zach this food and refresh ourselves and be out.
Right when we got there,
Kyle was snoring in 2.5 seconds.
Kyle was snoring in my face, and I said, okay. And then Cheyenne said, sorry?
Yeah, I was like, I'm so sorry on this one.
So I was like, all right.
I was so full and just so happy and like a little tipsy. I was like, I'm just going.
And that was the other thing. The dinner was good.
It was a good night.
We had good drinks.
Yeah.
I think
we had a good talk.
I was gonna say we had really good conversation. Like,
oh my God, you scared me.
It was It was the first time I really got like dressed up like 2 times in a day, y'all.
Right.
I wore pink. Like, y'all, if you look at my closet, my titties were tittying that day.
It was fun.
Yes, it was a good day. I've been feeling really also insecure about my hair.
Our titties were tittying.
Yeah. No, my hair. I've been having some like postpartum. What's it called?
Sorry.
What am I talking about with my hair? Some postpartum hair loss. So I was feeling super insecure when I cut my hair, and then it made me feel even worse. So then I was like, oh, I gotta change this before I go to this wedding. And normally I have Shanan does my hair, and I was like, I'm gonna get in big trouble because I'm about to color my hair with box color. Don't tell Shanan.
I already hate it. No, I'm just kidding. I like her hair
but
color.
I did it, and I feel better. But I'm still like, yeah. Now I need to go get my hair done by Shanan for real. But I was excited to be in Vegas.
It was a fun day.
Can we be honest? When did applying makeup become a 30-step process? When did mornings start to become a choice between eating breakfast or applying makeup? If you are like me and are ready to ditch the mountain of makeup and simplify your routine, then it's time to get back to the essentials like I did with Merit. Merit is clean, well-edited makeup product essentials that will make you look like you, but better. Their minimalist approach to beauty makes applying a makeup simple, quick, and easy. Merit's high-performing formulas allow you to pick and choose your items that work best for you and your routine, so you can look your best in less time. Merit believes in accessible luxury. Their products are created from the highest quality that are priced fairly, because they are 30% less than their competitors. Merit offers a wide variety of shades for skin tones, and even has a team who can help you find your perfect match. And with Merit, I get products that are safe for your body and skin, but also planet. Merit removes more than 1,400 potentially harmful ingredients from their formulas, along with 73 ingredients that are acne triggering. They are also vegan and cruelty-free, certified by Leaping Bunny. Using Merit has definitely changed my makeup game. Merit products have helped me simplify my makeup routine with just using a cute little flush balm. Upgrade your makeup routine with Merit. Head to meritbeauty.com/think to get their free signature reusable makeup bag with your purchase. That's meritbeauty.com/think for their free signature reusable bag. meritbeauty.com/think. Starting May 16th, VH1 Monday nights are leveling up with 2 back-to-back season premieres. First, we're kicking off the night with a game-changing season of VH1's Basketball Wives at 8 o'clock. This time, MVPs Angel Brinks, Brandy, Brooke, British, Duffy, Jennifer, Jackie, and Malaysia are reuniting for the first time. And you're going to want to see if they can keep that past in the past or whether old scores will resurface. After Basketball Wives, VH1's hit series Couple Retreat is back at 9. Escape on this love-altering trip with new additions Ronnie DeVoe, NBA superstar Nick Young, TV personality Claudia Jordan, comedian Michael Blackson, rapper Styles P, and comedian Jess Hilarious. These celebrities and their partners must face the reality of their relationships. But will their love make it, or will the retreat break it? It's 2 big premieres on one VH1 leveled up night. Don't miss a new season of Basketball Wives starting Monday, May 16th at 8/7 Central, followed by Couples Retreat at 9/8 Central. All part of VH1's Level Up Mondays.
I love that sound. It's the sound of another sale on Shopify, the all-in-one commerce platform to start, run, and grow your business. Shopify gives entrepreneurs the resources once reserved for big businesses, so startups, upstarts, and established businesses alike can sell everywhere. Synchronized online and in-person sales. Scaling your business is a journey of endless possibilities. Believe me, this podcast started selling out basically nothing, and today we sell out of our merch. And we are not stopping there, because success is a million milestones on a forever evolving path. I love how Shopify has the tools and resources that make it easy for any business to succeed from down the street to around the globe. Like mine, Shopify powers millions of businesses from first sale to full scale. Reach customers online and across social networks with an ever-growing suite of channel integrations and apps including Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, and more. Synchronize your online and in-person sales. Gain insights as you grow with detailed reporting of conversion rates, profit margins, and beyond. More than a store, Shopify grows with you. This is possibility powered by Shopify. Go to shopify.com/thinkloud, all lowercase, for a free 14-day trial and get full access to Shopify's entire suite of features. Grow your business with Shopify today. Go to shopify.com/thinkloud right now. Shopify.com/thinkloud.
Papa Kyle had the boys.
But you guys, I think
Talking about us missing over.
That's what I'm about to say. For you to get back over here. So the next, what was it? So after the night we've all passed out and fall asleep. That next morning we get up, we go to breakfast.
Poor Zach. We had to convince Zach to come to breakfast with us because he was not feeling it.
It's like sinus and couldn't breathe, allergies.
But we finally all got it together.
We were like, come get fresh air.
So I think this is where shit went down. We were all at breakfast, eating, enjoying our talk. We had another amazing talk. It was just a really good trip. Mimosas. We had a good talk. Whatever.
I cried.
It was a really good
it was a happy
moment.
cry.
Yeah, it was good moments. Talks that we needed. So we had, we were all sitting there talking like, oh, our flight's at this time, woo-dee-woo. And then Zach goes, do you think we're gonna make our flight? Or do you guys want to rush? Because we were sitting, we wanted to play. We wanted to go get Fat Tuesdays, and we were going to try to fit it all in. Because Shy wanted to go play War. I wanted my Fat Tuesdays. I never had Fat Tuesdays.
And I just wanted to be away.
Yeah, so we were like, okay, let's change our flight.
Every now and then I was like, mom guilt. Like, it hasn't hit me at all.
It didn't hit me at all.
Like, there was no mom guilt. And you checked on Parker way more than Cheyenne and I had checked on our kids.
I for sure did.
Every now and then I would say, Cheyenne, should we check on our kids? Like,
I think I probably had more mom guilt than... But yes.
Parker's older and had stuff going on.
Yeah.
I'm like, you get my kid from school? Cool.
But yeah, so we changed our flights. We were running through the casino, changing flights. Like, can we do it? Literally, like, go to the bathroom, whatever.
Love that feature nowadays. It's great.
So yeah, and then we get new flights. We get new flights. We go to the war table, play some war. We were living our best lives. Me and Kyle.
No. We went through the miracle. Was that Miracle Shops or whatever?
Yeah, because we got Zach got some shoes.
Zach had on flip flops, or not. I can't call them flip flops. Zach had on some Gucci slides. I like slides versus flip flops. Yeah. I learned. I'm like, oh, sorry. But he was like, I need tennis shoes. I can't be in like slides because if we get in a fight. I can't be in slides. And I'm just like, are we going to get a fight somewhere? Is there something I don't know? But he was just like, as a man in protection, he needed some tennis shoes. So he got new shoes, which was fun. And I don't know why it was fun, but it was just fun going into stores.
We were buzzed. We were really buzzed at this point. And then Cheyenne treated us to, little fishies when you put your feet in, they eat your feet.
Yes.
So Cheyenne, we got a 10-minute fishy.
The guy kept saying they're just kissing and hugging your feet.
So we got 10 minutes of that. You guys, it was like supposed to be peaceful. Like, oh, it's peaceful time.
We were immature.
We came in there cracking up. We were loud as hell. We were just being big old kids, so happy.
There was this man sitting next to Shanan who we ended up learning like all this stuff about him just in our conversation. He's from Virginia. He got 5 kids.
He got Kyle's number. Oh.
Cheyenne, he said, hey, you. And Cheyenne said, go over there, Kyle. Cheyenne said, go, Kyle, go. And I said,
go.
What?
Take one for the team.
Yeah, I feel like this man's like 5 inches shorter than me. I did not actually.
So small.
I didn't see him standing up.
His feet didn't touch the bottom of the tank.
My feet were hanging versus where his feet were hanging.
Babe.
Oh my God. Yeah, Mr. Fishman.
The fish thing was funny because I'm telling you, this man probably goes to Kyle's tits. Like, he was a small man, and I was like, "Go, Kyle, go, go get him." And she was like, "Okay."
He's like, "Okay." She went over there with the quickness, like,
sure.
I'm like, "Damn, girl, she really said okay." No, it was fun.
It was fun.
I don't remember how we missed the next flight. I just knew I just kept saying we're gonna be in trouble.
No, we went to Fat Tuesday.
I think we went to. I think we
met a girl. The girl at Fat Tuesday knew Zach.
Oh yeah.
Oh, like
this guy was like, "Oh, I know who you are," and I was like, "Oh," and then the lady was like, "Oh, where are you from?" I said, "From LA." She was like, "Oh, I'm from Culver." I said, "Oh, my fiance went to Culver High," and she said, "Who?" I said, "Zach." She goes, "Ooh, light skin Zach." I was like, I'm putting my head down like, God damn it, what this boy do? I'm like, yeah, that's him. And she was like,
Me and Shannon are like,
we had way too much
Because we
fun.
went back for another Fat Tuesday. We can get refills, you guys. And so we went to go get another refill.
$11.
And I don't know what happened to me and Kyle. We ran off. We got
I was at the war table by myself.
Oh, I didn't
know you were by yourself. I didn't know Zach left you.
No. That was the second time, because when you guys came back from your clothes, Zach and I were getting massages at the table.
Yes.
I didn't know you could get massages at the casino table.
Wait. So while they're getting massages at the casino table, Shannon and I are getting new clothes. I found a shirt that said "World's Okayest Sister," and I was like, sure. And then Shannon was like, "Bedazzle me, bitch." She had a pink racerback with a baby girl with the heels that were rhinestone.
It was like all Las Vegas themed.
Las Vegas shorts.
It was great.
It was so great.
We ran into the bathroom like hee hee hee.
Came back like, oh my God, look, we changed our outfits. And me and Zach are literally laying there at the casino table playing war and getting massages and just looking at them like, okay, this just got strange. All I'm thinking is, how much did they spend on them damn outfits?
I spent way too. I think I spent $50.
No, I just bought a t-shirt.
Well,
you were smart.
You got your wear out of them, because Shannon kept them sparkly shorts on even at the airport.
The airport.
I kept seeing her little cheeks come out. I'm like, she's really committed to this outfit.
When she pulled it up, she pulled out the small, and I said, "Do you want the medium?" She said, "Small." I was like, "Okay."
Y'all, we were done. Done.
We
Changed the flight again.
Yeah, because we just weren't gonna.
We weren't gonna make it.
Having so much fun,
but we were also being real. Like, we looked at the time, and Zach was like, "You guys, we're not gonna make this flight." And all I kept thinking is, we're about to be in so much trouble.
We had made arrangements for our kids, though. Like, that was one thing we did. Like, we made sense when it came to the kids. We did make sure that the kids were okay. That there was a plan.
We just made sure we knew. Parents, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Basically, it was
I thought we came up with a plan. Did I just forget that?
No, we came up with an original plan, but then when we missed the second flight, it was like, where are you guys?
And I forgot. Mom was calling like, "Hey, where are you?" And
Mom was like,
"We're still here."
I'm also tired. Like, realized like she just put in all the work that we just did with the event and off of Hawaii, and then now she just has the kids. So it was a lot. So making it to the final flight was a hot mess.
I threw up at the hotel.
Shannon was drunk. I didn't realize how drunk Zach was until we got into the Uber on the way to the airport. He just looks at me and he goes, "I'm fucked up." And I'm like, what? Like, and I'm also like tipsy. I'm drunk, but I'm not like as drunk as him or Shannon. And I'm like, when did you get this drunk? And he's like, I am fucked up. So then he's telling me, pull over, and all I'm thinking is we
pull into the airport.
No, he was saying pull over like before, and I'm just thinking, oh my God, please don't throw up in this Uber. I already have like a 4.7.
I remember Cheyenne saying, don't do it.
I literally kept saying, don't throw up in the car, don't throw up in the car.
Into pull over.
He just kept mumbling, pull over, and I'm like, oh my God. So then I'm yelling at him, like, as soon as the man hits the brakes on the car, I'm like, Zach, get out, get out. And he's like moseying over. There's these trash cans behind like the outside ticket counter.
It's a blue recycle bin. I thought he just went to the ground at first.
It was a trash can. So he starts throwing it back there, and now I'm like looking around trying to make sure like no cops or like like airline people are gonna like come and stop us, because if they see that you're intoxicated, they're not gonna let you on the flight. And Zach kept on saying, this is the most fucked up I've ever been on a plane. And I kept on saying, shut up. Shut up.
Just like how you were saying, this is the best pizza.
Oh my God. So wait.
The pizza was good. The pizza
I was literally like, Zach, shut the hell up. Like, we're at the airport. Like, there's certain things you just don't say at the airport. You don't say bomb, and you don't talk about how fucked up you are.
As you're throwing
up. Mind you, he had just smoked, and he has, like, stopped smoking for a while.
Oh, yeah.
So...
We went to a dispensary.
Yeah.
Right before we went to the airport.
So I took an edible, and if anybody knows me in my whole entire life, you know that me and edibles do not go together. So I'm very, very like, what is happening? And Zach is like, I'm fucked up. And Shannon is like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, why do you keep saying sorry to us? She's like, I'm just so sorry. I'm like, girl. And she's like, I threw up. I'm like, do you not see Zach throwing up right
Zach
here?
Was done. What was I doing? Wait, what was I doing?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Then Zach, after he threw up, he looks at me and he's like, I need water. Like, I need something, and I don't have anything because you're not supposed to bring liquids to the airport. So we finally catch up with Kyle and Shannon, and we found, I think Kyle had a water on her.
Yeah.
And Zach is downing this water like it is just a whole new world. And we're still in line at the TSA, and he's looking at me and he's like, I'm high as fuck. And I'm like, bro, if you say one more incriminating thing and we don't make this flight because of you, I'm going to be pissed. Mind you, when he was throwing up outside the airport, we were about to miss the flight. Like, they were boarding, and I'm screaming at him like, I get that you're sick, but you have to go. I said, do you want to carry the trash can with you? But then I'm like, they're really not going to let us on the flight.
When we finally do get on the flight, Cheyenne's talking about, give me your white bag.
Give me your throw up bag.
Give me your throw up bag. And at that point, I was like, I'm crossfaded.
I was like, I need it.
I was looking down at the bag, and I was like, I was about to give it to her, and then I was like, you might need this. Like, don't do it. And then I just remember turning around and saying, no.
Like, she was like, doesn't your middle seat have one? I'm like,
what about your other seat?
Give me your bag. So we're arguing over who gets the throw up bag.
I feel like
Shannon was already asleep.
I was knocked out. I was done. I remember waking up like, we're done? The flight's over?
No, Zach literally said like the whole plane, like he said maybe 2 words in the beginning, and then after that, I think he just had to close his eyes and concentrate. And
I think that's what I had to do, because...
But he literally was like, that was the worst I've ever been on an airplane. And I just kept thinking, thank God that they let us on and they didn't like
say anything.
Yeah, it was rough.
How did you walk onto the plane?
Happy?
He was
we
messed
were
up.
laughing so hard. All I know is when the plane landed, I was even more crossfaded, and I just remember turning around. And I just remember saying, I think I need a wheelchair.
No, Zach sat in a wheelchair at one point. Wait, was that on the way to Vegas or coming back from Vegas when you sat in that wheelchair? He says he doesn't. Do you don't remember the wheelchair? I remember a wheelchair at one point. Yeah. I have a reel from Vegas that I've been working on, and don't worry, I will put in Zach throwing up outside the airport in it.
I got some videos too. They're actually...
I have some videos on my phone too.
Pretty hilarious.
It was a lot of fun.
I have a clip of Cheyenne saying, do you guys understand we're gonna miss another flight? We're like, yay!
It was fun.
When we were going through TSA, I guess it lists like all your flight numbers. Yes. They were like, the guy was like, so Zach went first. He said, so sir, how many flights did you miss today? And Zach said, I'm like, 3.
Zach was like drunk talking. I'm like, look at me, sir. Just talk to me. He was like, what's your flight number? And Zach is like,
what's the number?
It was the best trip ever. It was needed. I needed it.
And then I came home and I had Boz, Zaire, and Ryder.
Yeah, because by the time we got home, it was like 11 p.m. It was late.
Such a rude awakening.
And,
it was a shock.
Zach and I we had a walkthrough for the house that we're building, and it's like 45 minutes from where we're at. But in the morning, the traffic's so bad, so it's like an hour and like 15 minutes. And we had to be there early, so I was like, okay, talking out loud. I'm like, okay, we're not gonna be able to take Ryder to school and do the house. So Kyle was like, I'll keep Ryder with me. I'll take her to school.
Y'all,
I was
just
looking
don't
at her
be
like,
thinking.
peace
But it was
out,
fine.
mother. I was like, yes, take right or yes.
I
Great
stayed
idea.
over here. I stayed over
Shannon
here.
slept on our couch.
I slept on the couch in my glittery ass shorts. And then I woke up. I don't know what my ass is thinking. I woke up at freaking 4:30 in the morning. Like, I need to get to Parker. I need Parker. And then I got to my parents' house at like 5. I crawled in the bed with all of them. Oh, I cuddled next to Parker and I said, "I love you." I think my mom's like, "You need to stay a little longer."
Yeah, Mom, I did.
I did.
I literally woke up. I'm like, where did you go? Like,
You didn't hear? I for sure thought you heard it.
no.
Yeah.
I was mad that you left. I don't think you should have left yet.
I don't think I should have left either. That's why I crawled in the bed with my parents.
Yeah.
Parker.
No. I still don't realize how we all got, how we made it to that
I don't
flight.
know how I made it the next day.
Oh, I thought we were gonna get got by the Uber driver.
Oh, yeah. So this is the annoying thing about when you come to LAX. We normally have our parents or somebody pick us up from the airport so we don't have to do the whole Uber situation. Because now you have to walk damn near like a
Oh my
mile
god, we had to, yeah.
to get to the Uber pickup area. And then it's like a Disneyland line for that. And it was just strange.
He eyeballed us too.
So our dumbasses, this guy is like, y'all need a ride?
We're like,
yeah. So he had an Uber sign, but our car had gone to the wrong place. So I think we were also over it. Zach was like, get in the car with him. So luckily he really did take us home. But I think we all needed that.
we did.
I think we needed it. I think we needed to miss our flights. I think we needed to have a drunk moment and just to be carefree and
Just happy. I don't think I've ever like had that much fun in a long time.
It felt good.
It felt really good.
And it made like, yeah, you come back to reality pretty quick and everything is back to normal. But it's like reflecting back, it's like that was hella fun.
It was healthy. It was a healthy fun
Yeah.
that we need. Yeah. I think after your event, after so much going on.
Yeah.
I think we should make it an annual thing or like a biannual thing. Just the 4 of us or just parents crew, you know?
Yeah.
I am excited to get back into the swing of things with you guys. I feel like our page, we've really like been lacking on posting and stuff. So we are going to do 100% better when it comes to that.
And
These
on
filming
and all
and
that.
everything, like we're going to do a lot better. We've just all had so much going on that it's
I
just
tried
life.
my best to hold down the fort, but I'm really bad at making.
Shut up, Shannon. But we're just gonna do better all around. We're all gonna hold each other accountable more, to post more, be more active on our social media page and stuff. So I genuinely appreciate you guys for going on this journey with us, for staying real with us, for letting us vent, letting us be us.
It's been it's been a fun year.
It's been a great year, and I'm just excited to see what happens this year. I think our kids are getting antsy, so we gotta wrap this up.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you guys. Whatever.
Ditto. Just say ditto.
Ditto what Cheyenne.
It's all good. I got your back.
Ditto what Cheyenne said. I just really appreciate everybody, and I love people who come up to me and feel like they're my best friends from listening to the podcast. I just love that.
I hope I still got some juicy stuff to keep y'all going through for this next year.
will.
I thank you all. That's not even juicy, but it's just the ups and downs of my lives, and just I guess it's more so I hope you find it interesting, or you're able to learn from it, or share things that help me learn from situations, or just different perspectives. Like, I really enjoy. My child is distracting me. Yeah. I really enjoy it, and
It's fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I just got a little distracted. So Messier, while we were recording, David is in DC right now, and Mez and Dave, they met up. So he was like 2 drinks in, having fun with Dave, and he was just FaceTiming. And I really want to know, like, what are you guys doing?
That will be your W2. Yeah. next week.
Yeah, I'll be down for WTF next week.
We'll see what's going on.
Yeah, I think we start over next week.
Yeah.
Well, you guys can follow us at the Think Loud Crew. Think Loud Crew on Instagram and Think Loud Crew on YouTube. You can check out our podcast on any podcast platforms. Is that how you say the word?
Yeah.
Podcast platform.
Yes.
Twister.
Or wherever you get your pods.
Yes. No, that's like laundry detergent.
Okay.
You can follow me at Shy Not Shy.
And you can follow me at Hair by Shannon C.
And you can follow me at R. Kyle Lynn.
You guys have a good week.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
I love that sound. It's the sound of another sale on Shopify, the all-in-one commerce platform to start, run, and grow your business. Shopify gives entrepreneurs the resources once reserved for big businesses, so startups, upstarts, and established businesses alike can sell everywhere. Synchronized online and in-person sales. Scaling your business is a journey of endless possibilities. Believe me, this podcast started selling out basically nothing, and today we sell out of our merch. And we are not stopping there, because success is a million milestones on a forever evolving path. I love how Shopify has the tools and resources that make it easy for any business to succeed from down the street to around the globe. Like mine, Shopify powers millions of businesses from first sale to full scale. Reach customers online and across social networks with an ever-growing suite of channel integrations and apps including Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, and more. Synchronize your online and in-person sales. Gain insights as you grow with detailed reporting of conversion rates, profit margins, and beyond. More than a store, Shopify grows with you. This is possibility powered by Shopify. Go to shopify.com/thinkloud, all lowercase, for a free 14-day trial and get full access to Shopify's entire suite of features. Grow your business with Shopify today. Go to shopify.com/thinkloud right now. Shopify.com/thinkloud.
Starting May 16th, VH1 Monday nights are leveling up with 2 back-to-back season premieres. First, we're kicking off the night with a game-changing season of VH1's Basketball Wives at 8 o'clock. This time, MVPs Angel Brinks, Brandy, Brooke, British, Duffy, Jennifer, Jackie, and Malaysia are reuniting for the first time. And you're going to want to see if they can keep that past in the past or whether old scores will resurface. After Basketball Wives, VH1's hit series, Couple Retreat, is back at 9. Escape on this love-altering trip with new additions Ronnie DeVoe, NBA superstar Nick Young, TV personality Claudia Jordan, comedian Michael Blackson, rapper Styles P, and comedian Jess Hilarious. These celebrities and their partners must face the reality of their relationships. But will their love make it, or will the retreat break it? It's 2 big premieres on one VH1 leveled up night. Don't miss a new season of Basketball Wives starting Monday, May 16th at 8/7 Central, followed by Couples Retreat at 9/8 Central. All part of VH1's Level Up Mondays.